To those who don't get it, Donald Trump, anyone I've ever offended. And I'm sure there's been millions. My amends. There's a way to always get something you need without having to be a complete fucking dickhead. Oh, you don't like that word? Dickhead? Well, that would be a dick who has a head. A headless dick would be the Screwy Richard, wouldn't it? Or the Headless Horseman. I speak sometimes in very dark humor. If you don't get it, that's not on me. If you're offended, that's on you. Get over it. I speak in truth. I don't have to lie. I've never told a lie since age 3. Mom made it very clear what happens to liars. Did you take a cookie out of the cookie jar from the other room around midnight when I was smuggling a cookie? Remember, if you tell a lie, you go to hell. Yes, I did, but I am putting it back right now. I don't want to go to hell. No, that was kind of dramatic at 3, but I already knew what hell was all about. I learned young, right out of the womb. I knew what I was here for. To save fallen angels from the demons who would like to demise them. Donnie, it's time to step up and tell the truth and stop your bullshit fake news. Because I am coming for you. In this lifetime, the next lifetime, call it whatever you want. You are going straight to hell if you don't start making amends right now, bitch. That's not threatening the president, that's telling the truth. Secret Service has got a problem with that. Let's talk about it, bitches. You've already called my offices before in Detroit because you couldn't find me. My numbers are published all over the fucking internet. If you can't find me, 424-310-9718, 9719, 9720. You can try any of those circuits, or 424-414. You know what? Fucking look them up, bitches. I've done so much work for the U.S. government that most people will never know about because it's so classified. I'm not allowed to discuss it. No, fuck you. It's time you start telling the truth, bitches. Department of State, DSS, PII, Chester, Nordalis, and the rest of you fucks that I've spoken with. Each and every one of you are guilty of treason if you don't follow up on the shit I've provided you. You know it's motherfucking true. Stand up. Invoke federal whistle, take a furlough, do whatever the fuck you gotta do, but get this motherfucker out of office without hurting him. He needs to go to hell. The U.S. Army prison that's in the Arctic that no one wants to talk about. Do I need to be any more clear to the world today about my position in politics? Putin, Tuk and Chew, or anybody else who wants to start World War III, it will not end the way you think it will. Guaranteed. Bank on it. Start pushing the buttons and let me show you what's going to happen. I wrote codes. I've been writing codes since I was a child. When the president gave me codes and I had figured out on dial-up lines in the 60s in a small area from northern Michigan, 16 miles out of the nearest phone circuit. With Tandy, Radio Shack, and other gear, phone couplers, carbon copy, and other things, I developed a technology that amazed you people, where I could dial into the Library of Congress with the right numbers, pull down stuff for the presidents or senators sitting in the living room, or the UAW, or whoever needed to know federal law before I was even 10. Because Mama, second generation Kennedy, chairman of the party in northern Michigan where I grew up, who helped get Carter and Kennedy and other people trying to do the right things elected, were in my living room. Philip Rupee, Donald Regal. Hey, Ashley Regal at ABC 2020. Hey, Ashley Regal at ABC News. If you're still there, which I hope you are, or Shelley Hofflin at NBC, who I helped get into broadcasting in northern Michigan, who works at the Today Show, I hope your souls are tearing her apart that you've suppressed evidence and information that I gave to you years ago that would have stopped this fucking horse shit. I hope you have restless nights for the rest of your eternity, and I hope before the end of your time you pull your head out of your ass and assist your networks to do the right motherfucking thing. To every network executive I've spoken with in the past 50 years as of May 31st, 1969, who has any clout left, find those bitches and get the real stories, including how the Malaysian airline flights disappeared. John Bazuski, you owe me a motherfucking call. Melissa English, you owe me more than a call. Neitzel, Keatsman, I can go down a list of you fucking terrorist bitches. Male and female. And I don't give a shit if anybody doesn't like what I'm saying. It's called freedom of speech. It's called doing the right thing. I'm calling you out. You stole from me. You stole from humanity. You're going really fast, dude. Pull his tag. Check it out. Unless he has an emergency, that was pretty reckless. And if it was me, I would have already been pulled over because you guys have been chasing every fucking move I make for years. It's no accident that I've had 7 felony hit and runs in the last 7 months alone, 2 this month. Because somebody wants Uncle Kurt to stop talking. He's telling too much of the truth again. Get over it. You think you're going to end my days? Not until it's decided by the master, and you are not the master. I don't answer to you people. Hey, what do you think of your president? Do you like that piece of shit?
No.
Yay! Get him out of office. Help me get this fucking cunt out of office. Go to hashtag dump Trump. He's a piece of... Exactly. He's a fucking piece of shit. Everybody does who has a brain and a conscience. Love you. Get on it. I haven't found one person out of the thousands I've interviewed over the last couple of years who likes you, Donnie. So whoever likes you must not have fallen in front of me. And that's not an exaggeration. Oh no, there have been a couple of haters who do. Good morning, how you doing? Do you like your president?
Not really.
No one does that I give a shit about. He's a piece of dog shit.
I agree.
Thank you. Get him out. Help me get this fucking cunt out. Dude, we're coming for you. I'm bringing masses. And if you hurt me anymore, I'm going to bring even more masses down on you. Everybody on Capitol Hill who's supporting him or fucked with Mueller in this investigation, Mueller, if you sold out for any reason I ever find out about it, I'm going to have your head on a fucking pogo stick. I don't think you did. I've known you for years. Through much more, that fucking cunt, and a bunch of other people at the FBI. And I know you've seen my name cross your desk more than once. But evidently, a lot of information that was supposed to get to you through the FBI, the Department of Justice, and other people that I specifically said in documented evidence either fucked off or you fucked up. And I know you don't want to testify publicly because of the handcuffs that the Department of Justice put on you. You know what? Invoke whistle and blow it up. Do the right thing. I'm not asking. I'm demanding. So whatever stand owners any of you bitches have got, you're relieved of them. Is Majestic Crypto. Check security clearance levels, then go to images, and the one that looks like the Heyman chart, number 1, number 2, number 3, somewhere right in there, they keep moving it around. They'll tell you there's a lot of levels above the White House. And I am a lot of levels above the White House. Donnie, that's why you can't get everything on me you'd like to see. Guaranteed whatever you've seen on me that's crossed your desk is a fraction of the truth. Let me be crystal clear to you neophytes who think I'm full of shit, lost my mind. Charles McGonigal, seriously. What you said to me on the phone yesterday or 2 days ago pissed me right the fuck off, bitch. And you know we talked about this years ago. When you said very clearly to me that my fall was so deep that it would take you a while to get through it, and then after I had been assaulted within hours of you making that conversation, or less actually, I was assaulted brutally with deadly force and ended up in a hospital. And then I got a mysterious text from you moments later when I sent you the photos from the emergency room and a text that we had nothing to talk about. Charles, seriously, what you said to me that day was crystal clear. You were afraid I was going to become your biggest nightmare in life. Your fears haven't even begun to be realized. So I don't give a shit if you're in New York or wherever you're at. Oh, and don't ever call me on my numbers again. Fuck you! Get off your ass and do your motherfucking job and get Mueller to call me like I goddamn demanded. Because if he doesn't, I'm holding you personally accountable for every fuck up. For an eternity. That's a promise. So Charlie Babe in New York, CTCI supervisor for North America, according to you. Time to do your job, bitch. Get off your thumb. Seriously, it's gotta be hurting your ass really bad. And for the rest of you in federal government who know the truth, stand up and unite for peace. Because if you don't, I guarantee I know where you're going at the end of time. That's not a joke, it's a promise.